Hello everyone, today it's me, the Explorer, but today we're doing something a little bit different. So this is not a what if, but a little fanfic that I put together for a very long ass time. But this has never been fruition. It is also a novel, but my novel is still there, just really not like writing because I'm really inexperienced from writing. So you can go check it out if you want. But anyway, this is a tale. It's called "Is It Wrong to Is the World Over Orario?" or danmachi. I think I might make it danmachi, but guys, I just want your opinion on this part, like your truth opinion. Cause right now, I've seen like Void Shadow, like Ravenclaw, like what ifs, and I seen he's like making this content. So I want to do the same thing as well. So this is a bit new to me. So just be aware of this. Anyway, I'll get to the video. Bakugo thought it was over. He finally defeated Poochie, but that was just a start. Bakugo! It's too late. Simun As Simo flashed, and all of a sudden, Simon was melting. As Poochie was shocked, what? As Bakugo was like, no, this feeling. It can't be. As Simo melted into a gooey-like substance, and then began reforming into someone. And a person came out of it, wearing pants but not a shirt, and has a birthmark on his back. His hair green, his skin gray. It was him, Dio, or aka Deku. As Deku got up and looked around like, I see. Thank you, Poochie. It's been a long time, Bakugo. As Bakugo sweats runs down his cheek. He's like, damn it. Everyone sacrifices. Ida, Sato, Iggy, Momo. Baku then grins, looks at the time. It's just, if he has like 32 minutes left. You see, Bakugo's stand is called Killer Queen, and he has the ability to go back in time. However, he can only go back in time for like an hour, right? So basically, since it's 32, like let's say 7:32, that would just be the time that the time is there. However, if the time was past that, then he can't go back to that hour because it's already an hour ahead. Basically, so he has to start from scratch, basically. So he's just going to go back 32 minutes and to like 6:32, basically. Baku just smirks at Zuko as Baku looks at his daughter and her friends like, Izumi, do you trust me? As Izumi says, yeah, of course, Dad, I trust. As Bakugo made the Killer Queen grab like Bakugo's daughter, and then says, okay, not Zuko, sweetie, I'm gonna go back in time for an hour. You won't remember this, but oh, you will as soon as I hit this button. As Baku tries to hit the button, but Killer Queen vanishes without trace. As then Bakugo looks at Zuko smirking. What's wrong, Bakugo? Wondering why you can't use your stand or your ability? As Bakugo's like, as Bakugo being charging at Zuko, and Bakugo says, Killer Queen! As Bakugo grabs the coin and tosses it at Zuko, as the coin simply just bounces off Zuko and lands on the ground. As Bakugo looks in shock and fear, like, why didn't Killer Queen's... I know Killer Queen's ability activated, so why didn't you detonate? As Zuko's like, says... As Zuko like points at Bakugo and shoots like a black like orb at Bakugo and goes into his head, like, and then we can see Zuko materialize in a phantom plane. Bakugo, Bakugo, Bakugo. As Zuko is clapping, You're pretty idiotic, aren't you? Did you really think that I wouldn't come back with something? You're more a fool than I thought. You see, back then, my world, however, my shadow of the world is times reduced to fire again. But I can still feel my time so being expanded, so that doesn't even bother me. However, since you killed me, I've gained a new ability. And this ability automatically disables your stand. That's within the meters of 50. Baku's heart just stopped as the conversation was cut back and went back to the real world. As Baku was sweating even more, like, damn it. As Baku just said, damn it. As Izuku turned to Pucci, like, thank you, Pucci. I always believed you were my friend. As Izuku cuts off Pucci's head clean off. As Baku says, I knew it. You're nothing but lies. Having friends, hell, even a best friend. As Izuku looks at Baku like saying, Pucci was my friend. However, he was dying of cancer. Right now, the moment he was even talking to you guys, he is feeling the pain. Besides, I just want to relieve my friend of the pain. Did you know, Bakugo? Did you know, Bakugo? It's a poem written by me. Those who served me will forever be in my heart. Such a beautiful poem I made, don't you think? As you look at Bakugo with a fucking dangerous senses, Bakugo. Bakugo turns to his daughter and says, Sweetie, I love you. As the moment Bakugo said this, Izuku disappeared and reappeared in front of Bakugo. And Izuku used his stand, the shadow of the world, to beat the hell out of Bakugo. Over and over, the world's speed was not even being halted. Hell, even Bakugo's daughter saw his stand speed. And my god, it's still fast, even after he was dead. As Bakugo was getting barraged by the world's punches, and Izuku's like, let's just end this already. As the world punches through Bakugo's stomach, make a huge hole through his belly. As Bakugo looked at his daughter, like, smiles, like, I didn't know you can win, sweetie. I just believe you. As Izuku pulls out his hand, Bakugo falls to the ground, dead. As Katsuki's daughter looks at Izuku with anger and rage and sadness. She wanted to kill him, but right now her father said, no, sweetie, don't worry. You'll one day get your chance. If you guys think I'm going too much detail into this, is because I've had this in my mind for a very, very long time. And yes, it's a bit new to me, so if my video gets cut, that means someone called. And by the way, I said to my friend Carnage, he's also a YouTuber. But he makes texting stories, but he will release a What If pretty soon, so I'll link his link in my description, so yeah, you can go watch him. And by the way, so you guys know my Pacific Rim Black Deku thing? Yeah, he copied off me, but he just changed the Jaeger, so it's not actually copying, but he didn't mention my name in part 1, so kind of got pissed off. I just want to tell him that you should mention me, like, sometimes, like, who you got the idea from first. But he's a pretty chill guy. So he must have forgotten me because you guys should know, like, texting stories, like, they're hard to make. I'm, like, dead serious. Anyway, I'll shut up and continue. As Katsuki's daughter looked away for one split second, and all her friends around her were dead the moment she even blinked. As now Zuko was in front of Bakugo's daughter, and he just smiles like, "What's wrong? Ever had the world?" As Zuko stops time. As Zuko was about to punch Bakugo's daughter in the face, she moved her hand to punch Zuko in the face, but the world blocked it with ease and precision. As Zuko was shocked about this, but then he remembered something. Of course, it would somewhat be the same type of stand, but far more weaker than the world. So Zuko just punched her in the gut, knocking her into a wall. As she falls to the ground, looks at Zuko one last time, and he says this. Know this, Baku Katsuki's daughter. I can't remember her name, okay? I'm sorry. I'm letting you live this time. Why? Because I don't see you as my rival. Hell, even worth killing. However, if you truly wish to fight again, I will surely kill you like I did to your dad. As Zuko opens a portal and again disappears, as all she could see was the birthmark on Zuko's shoulder. Okay, quick pause. This will be a legit series, but also a novel that I will be personally making. So Zuko's like Shadow Dio from the fan animation, which I'll link that too, where I got my idea from. So if you guys want to know how I get this idea, I got it from there. And plus the world there is not mine. I got it from a YouTuber. However, I did make the whole skin for Zuko, like the grade and everything. So I hope you know that, guys. However, if you do want to see this as an actual gotcha life animation, I will be down for that. It's gonna be a pain in my butt to make, but it's gonna be worth it. Anyway, as Zuko was in the portal, just what's taking so long? I think I should have been in London about now. Meanwhile, as Bakugo's daughter woke up in the hospital, but it's a Speedwagon Foundation hospital. As he looked around, he just sees Toshinori, or All Might, but skinny since he retired. As All Might sat on the ground next to Katsuki's daughter, and said, "So, did you return?" As she said nothing for a few minutes, and he said yes. As Toshinori just stayed there silent. He says, "Damn it, even when you killed him, he still found a way to revive himself." As Toshinori look up to the ceiling the old man was the one who defeated him. If it wasn't for his ability to go back time for an hour, we would have been dead. Besides, every time he died, he kept resetting over and over again until he finally found the pattern to defeat Zuko. However, that's unlikely. So, how did he defeat Bakugo then? If he could, because that shouldn't have happened. As she just looks down at the hospital bed, wearing medical stuff on her hand, she tilts her head up slightly and looks at All Might and says, "He has a new ability." As Toshinori says, "And what is it?" Asks very concerned. He'll automatically disable your stand within the years of 50. As Toshinori's heart just stopped right there, I see. So basically, we have no chance, basically. As she says, "Yes, but I was able to move and stop time." As Toshinori looked at Bakugo's daughter "What?" As she says, I know. It's crazy, but I can move and stop time." As Toshinori was thinking, could it be That your stand and his are the same type? As then she thought of that. Then she didn't even think of that. Zuku's stand, the world, or the shadow over the world, is the same type. However, hers is far inferior. She just needs training to make it stronger, Toshinori said in his head. I can't think of Bakugo's daughter's name, okay? Just Zuzu. Okay, I don't know when I should give Bakugo's daughter's name, okay? Just put it down in the comments, please, because this is getting annoying. I'm sorry. As Torsinori is like, wow. I want to say Zumi, but if I do, then that won't make much sense, will it? As Torsinori got up from his seat and looked at her and said, if you need training, as Toshinori gives her a card, come to the Speedwagon Foundation. There, your training will be super intense. As she looks at the card and says, as she turns to him as she was about to leave, like, I'll train hard so I get revenge on my dad and my friends. As Torsinori looked at her and smiled like, good, because you probably are our only chance on beating that bastard. So, what do you think of the story so far? I'm not ending it yet. I just want you guys' opinion. If you think it's good, then yes. Yep, sorry. If not, then whoop-de-frickin' do. I almost hit the stop recording button, so anyway. Right now, I will make this into a novel, but this is just basically this is like part one. Like, all of it, part one. If you think the title for Shadow over Arario, then okay. If you don't like it, then alright, just tell me. But you guys think that this, like, artwork I made is pretty good, then tell me. But if you guys legit want to see, like, Azuki's, like, capabilities, then you can go ahead and try. Besides, basically, a vampire's strength is equal to level 2's, basically. If you think that's really smart, X, then thank you. Because in my version, every time when Zuko levels up in danmachi, it'll, like, increase his strength. So basically, a level, like, look guys, I'm level 2. Like, now Zuko will be level 2, but since he has vampiric strength, it'll be like he's a level 3, but not actually. And plus, he does heal very fast. And also, he has to walk in the sun. However, if you guys think I should, like, say, like, so, like, how will he blend in with his gray skin the next, like, I want to say he puts on makeup, but I want to say his skin will turn to a natural color after he tans in the sun for a little while. If you guys want to see that, then for part 2, like him like having a tan on the beach, just like chilling and getting his like color back, then I'm down for that. Or his like color will return after that. But you guys can decide. Whoever like decides first, like says makeup or beach tan or I don't know, like drinking the blood to get his skin back. Say that on the comment section, and then people like their comments, like them, and I'll like them, and I'll see. Basically, if I see if they have more likes than the other 3, then I'll just decide that okay, this will be that for the story for him, how he got his color back, or this will be now how he gets outside. Anyway. As after a while, Izuku was wondering what the hell was taking so long. And finally, the door opened, and he walked out of it. He appeared in an alley. However, it was the middle of the night. And Izuku thought, did I travel across the world? Well, I did. It was a bit reckless there. I was so focused on her, I just forgot where I was. As then Izuku remembered something as he looks at the walls, as he peeks out the corner of the alleyway. The moment he peeked out, he realized something like, oh my god. He looked at the tower and like, is this the city of Orario? As Izuku goes back into the alley and just puts his back on the wall of the alley and just looks down, thinking. So, my Stan's able to make fiction to reality. I must say that's not a bad ability, but there are downsides to this. 1. The main character will always be stronger than me. However, if I kill the main character, then there's no threat. However, there's always people who will get their revenge on their comrade. You grow stronger just for them to defeat me and revenge their friend. What to do? As Izuku looks up at the moon and just smiles like, well, first off, I think I'll start with the lowest familia. As Izuku turns to the viewers, the Hestia Familia. And that's where we ending part 1. If you guys truthfully enjoyed this, tell me in the comment section. I truthfully hope you enjoyed this. Please hit the subscribe button if you love this idea. But anyway, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.